Like no, you don't have a choice. You actually are gonna admit right now that was a little sick. Like I was concerned for my friend because I didn't know you like that back then, and I was like, oh my god, he's gonna kill you.
It was, yeah. It was
Because
like
even
that was
because
from
he told me about it, and he
three
was like, he
months.
said, yeah, and he told me about it, and I said, what you mean? So he said, look at his car, look at his car. I said, friend, he would not do no sick weird shit
No,
like
I
this is
told you
me.
about it
Oh, I thought it was him, but I told him.
because I was with you when you got it. We were at
Oh
freaking.
yes, but you didn't put it on your. I didn't see it on your. I saw it. You know where I saw it on your car? At the job.
Yeah, the job, I was looking at my shit. I
And
was like, what's that on your front? How the fuck you know what's gonna put it in my car?
yeah, it was the front of your car, and I said, I know damn well. I said, you cannot get away with no shit like that in New York. I was like, I said, that's how I knew he was down south. Because I said, pull that shit in New York if you want to.
And no, what makes it not be able to do it anymore isn't because you got this out of your flag. It's because you're a black man with that
The black people gonna have problems with you.
That's it, not the Spanish people.
And the Spanish people too.
There's a whole bunch of them that still think the sound on the flag on the front of the car.
Yeah, but nah, Lamar, they would have knew right away.
Yeah.
It wasn't giving Dominican. It wasn't, especially wasn't giving Salvadorian.
No.
Hell no. I think my friend Tony told me he only met one black Salvadorian that lived in Salvador.
No, they are dark skinned El Salvadorians. There's a lot of them. But
That's what I can hear. Taste that cardboard. How does it?
how does this? Great.
Ew, nasty. It tastes like a regular American full of processed sugar cream.
Oh. It tastes like everything we've seen.
Yeah.
It's like everything that we like.
I mean,
Not that I like. I don't like that shit.
I'm used to it.
I can't eat that.
Have to eat
That's a bomba clock. No, we can't do it. What's going
He's
on?
so adorable.
Cash is a sweetheart. Lamar, you want to do me a favor and get me some banana pudding, please?
I'm gonna wash my hands first.
Okay, yeah, because you over here touching on that dog. No, when I was cooking, I kept washing my hands.
It
Cause
kind of smells.
oh my God, he's so annoying.
Ooh.
Mario, he just texted me talking about that's it with the they hit me with card tax. Boy, you really think I'm not sending you no money? Like I sent you enough. I felt like I gave you more than enough.
It was $77 you said.
Now he's saying with the card tax, he sent me a receipt of $80.44.
What? How did you pay?
No, because I got two things. I got something that was $34 and I got something that was $17.99. That's why. So he what you want $10? You want $10, Papa? you want $10.44?
Alright, so you want a big piece, small piece, in between.
What you think is best? Not what you would eat.
Give you
But
the
no, just give me like a scoop and then a half.
I'm using a spoon.
Yeah.
A scoop in the hand.
You gonna get fucking cussed out. What's going on? What's going on? We are. Lamar, you about to get cursed the fuck out. Why you just didn't use a big spoon? That's what I meant when I said a spoon and a half. Like you over here about to dig your fingers all in it because you're gonna have to scrape like this. Your hands gonna be all in it, all unsanitary. Miracle said, "Who the fuck is this male in my house? He wants some of this pussy next."
Oh my god.
Miracle be giving it out. She smell that male energy. She say, "Let me come eat it." She said, "If you eat it, you can beat it." That's a good. And give me that Apollo. I mean Cash.
Cash, come here.
And then, no, hold on, you ain't done. Put like a
You
spoon,
a feisty one.
a scoop of the ice cream, just a scoop, just of the spoon, just a regular spoon, just a scoop, not too much, just a scoop.
Teaspoon or tablespoon?
Tablespoon. Scoop.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, nasty, straight nasty,
There.
straight ass. You probably would like that, or because you eat that processed sugar from Family Dollar, so you'll like that. Especially you like that strawberry shortcake ice cream from that nasty shit.
Oh, I can't eat that.
Nasty.
That strawberry shortcake ice cream. Remember, I think I had asked you. No. Yeah, I think you gave me yours.
That is good.
And I didn't like it.
Yeah, you have it in the freezer.
Yeah.
You want more?
That was bigger than actually what I wanted it to be. Heavenly Father. Now I'm already talking about we gonna get high together. I said we been supposed to do that. I said you always was acting like you wasn't high. Like, oh, it don't affect me like that. Then that last one when we went to the state fair. Ooh, that nigga felt that shit. I said,
So everybody gonna get high. Got it?
I'm gonna go get it from him tomorrow.
No, okay.
I ain't gonna be able to do it till the weekend.
Okay, she said, I'm high right now. I said, I don't blame you. I want to be high right now. She said, George, get on my nerves. I said, you get on mine too. Like your orange.
I don't miss no Smithfield days, as far as like, ooh, I want to be at Smithfield. But the enjoyment of a nice edible.
Not with you.
I will not lie. I had some of my best Eddies in that job.
Wow.
Some of my best.
There's a lot of eddies in there.
Oh, no, I always got from the same person.
It's still a mystery to me. Which is a good thing.
Because that's how he would slide in and he would slide out. And we would.
That sounds zero.
It don't, because that's how he did it. He came on his jack, he drove up, slid in real quick, and just slid his ass right back out the door and went to the dock. Or for all you know, we just was talking, hey, what's up going on, man? Yeah, I'm good, all right. That's it, bye.
Don't even mind know. He was hot. When his eyes turned this big,
Yeah, chinky.
and all smiling. And not doing anything. Like,
Standing there looking at him work hard.
I would fucking hate working with you. I would fucking hate it. No.
I sat there and would
Me
watch
and
him.
you were both
I would get so much. I would just look. I would look at. No, I would look at Lamar and be disgusted. Like, why are you working so hard?
If I didn't know you, I would just.
Lamar would be just going in, and I'm looking at him like,
cause I gotta cover both shifts now.
no, you ain't gotta do that. You working too hard.
Gotta cover both. Hey, I better know bosses.
He'll take my gun and all that, and I'll be like, I said that means it's time for me to walk off. Don't ever tempt me with a good time.
All they do is go in the system and see how
This was bad too. What the fuck?
how much you scan in there.
That's true, but I think I got to the point where I knew my status, And I knew that when I jumped back and got back in the paint, you knew I went the fuck in. That was the thing, that's one thing they always said. As soon as once I just got back in and, the high went down, I just started getting like, oh, I'm trying to go home. Boom, 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 boom. Like, we trying to leave this motherfucker. That was an easy ass. Well, he still worked there, but I can say for factory work, that was an easy job.
I'm trying to get back to shipping.
For factory work, because if I was on that line, I would have probably been left Smithfield a lot earlier than when I left it. Because I can't believe I really was literally like 3 weeks away from making 2 years there. I quit right in the beginning of November. I started in November. And I just was like, I said to myself, I cannot keep coming here. Like, I literally would get to the parking lot. I'll be having a good day. I would get to the parking lot and I would be depressed. Like, I'm being serious though. I'm not playing. It's cash.
You must be bored. You were just outside.
Yeah, I would legit just be like, just depressed. Like, what am I doing with my life? Like, no, and what I mean is because I don't know if you ever watched those movies from like people in the. You ever watched the Michael Jackson movie? Well, not the Jackson show.
Yeah.
It was a show back when you was living. So, yeah, the All American Family thing. And I'm being serious when I say this. You ever remember when Joe was working in the steel mill in Indiana? But listen, before all of that, in the show, I saw it was a movie. It was just a movie because they would play it all day. So you watch the whole movie, and it would go until late to the night on VH1 back in the day. You remember? So no, but because I'm being serious about this, and this is what I thought about when I would go to Smithfield when I got that depression from it. When I was a kid watching that movie, I remember Joe hating going to that steel mill, and you would hear that means lunchtime or it's break time or break time's over here. I just always thought of Smithfield as that in my life. Like, I'm being serious. Like, I always felt like Joe in that moment. Like, I hate this shit. Like, I don't want this. He wanted to be a star. It didn't happen. I am a star. But what I'm saying is it makes me think of that. And that is the one part of the movie where I really felt bad for him. Because I said, it's one thing to feel like you have this accomplishment so you can accomplish things and to nothing to happen with it and you to be stagnant and stuck in something you truly hate, but you do it because you have to because of the people you love and you want to take care of. That's the person. And I had said the same thing to Mario. I told him, I said, when I come here, it makes me feel like back in the day, one of those 80s, 90s movies when they go into the factory and the horn goes off. All I could think of, imagine if Smithfield did the horn. I literally probably would have went crazy. I would have went AWOL in that bitch. I would have had to fuck shit up. Because that horn, any movie back in the day, those black and white movies, you remember the guy, anybody working in the factory, that horn. That's what Smithfield, and when I look at Smithfield, I think of that horn. And I think of the process of doing the same routine over and over every day for the rest of my life. And it makes me depressed.
As for me.
No, I'm just talking about for me. Because I think of the Jackson Family movie.
As for me, the reason why I'm kind of sort of I want to work in the factory is because my dad, he got odd jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he would clean banks with ass at nighttime and then be a security guard during the day. I don't need to work 2 jobs and bust my ass.
You can just work one.
I mean, you could work one. And then you got home. Then when you get home, and to me, I felt like being a soldier. You got your kids. Oh, you gonna do what I say, or you got, or get.
Because you know why? You know what that man was. This is what I want you to do. This is an exercise that I learned about issues with my mother. I'm gonna go off of this